podcast at Texpo at DigiMarCon in New York City.
Ta-da!
Woo! So my name is Leah Hall. I'm founder of 15,000 Qubits, and I am here with Zeke from Statista.
I think that's how we spell it. Yeah, it's Statista.
And I'd love to just hear a little background on your company and on you, if you want to just tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely. Well, I guess we can just start with me. I'm a recovering financial professional. Jumped into the market research world just about 2 years ago now, and it's been absolutely fascinating. I thoroughly enjoy being the person that connects people to the information that they can use to build out their business.
Yeah.
I love words. I love etymology and meaning and origins, and having access to like the literal building blocks of how you can make decisions. It's extremely empowering.
So I was talking about in my talk earlier, did you catch the part about the hero's journey?
A little bit, yeah. When I could pop in as opposed to sitting at the table.
The hero's journey is a little content structure that you can do where you put your target audience or your customer in as the hero.
The narrative.
You are the guide that helps them get
the
through
mystic,
their journey.
The Sherpa, if you will.
Yes, exactly. You're the baby Yoda?
Yeah, not a little not Grogu, maybe a little more Mando. We actually were,
okay.
we were actually talking about that a while back. We had a little summit to kind of reorganize and regenerize, and that was my thought process. We Sherpa people through making their decisions.
Absolutely, I love that.
It's pretty darn cool because, and again, a little bit more about Statista. We always talk about ourselves as like the first step in research. You hop on the platform, conduct your own research. You don't have to wait 6 months for a report to come through. It's all on your time.
Wow.
So you have the ability to, again, just if you're, before a client meeting, you've never worked with this industry before, you go onto our tool, research quickly, just all sorts of information that's going to be relevant to that conversation, and you're an expert in your field, just like that.
Powerful. That's powerful.
And I even used, I may have been telling you about this, but when NFTs first came out, I went on the platform and researched NFTs because I'm old. I don't know what those are.
You can't be more than like 24 or 25.
No, 34.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
I will take that forever now. One of my colleagues thought I was 28 the other day, and I will live with that for the rest of my life.
You'll be that forever.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's really fun working on this side and like working from everything from tiny startups to the Googles and the Apples of the world. So everybody needs information.
If you're working with ranges of companies that range so drastically in size, because my agency does that as well.
Yeah.
How do you determine, because not everyone's still a fit for you probably, right?
Yes.
So how do you determine if somebody's a fit for you if size isn't the indicator?
Really good question. It's usually based on how often they try to make strategic decisions and how much information they need to consume. Like how complex is the ask? It can be anything from as niche as how does Gen Z perceive cell phones and mobile gaming? Okay, we have answers for that as well. Or it can be, what is the total addressable market of Mexico for Cisco's networking switches? It runs the gamut, so we always just have to understand what the actual goal is and then connect it with that through the platform.
Yeah, that's great.
It is cool.
Yeah, it is.
It does
really
make
good.
it difficult, though, because you have to say, well, the world is your oyster, essentially.
Yeah.
And whatever you want, we can show you how to implement.
Yeah. So instead of looking at typical demographics, you're looking at the more intricate parts of a business and looking at different triggers that they would have that would make them a fit. So, so what's the pricing model look like? If I were to say I want in some specific instance, I think that you'd be a great fit for me, but I don't know if I have an ongoing need for it. Is that something that you would entertain?
Always. I always like to tell prospective clients and existing clients, we don't want budget to be the reason why we don't move forward. We can always find ways to be creative, but it is a SaaS model, year-long subscription. It's based on seat size also.
Okay.
Starting off 5 seats, $10,000 to access the platform.
Okay.
Decently affordable for most institutions, and you got to pivot it as an investment.
Right.
It's definitely a capital expenditure, CapEx model, because you have to measure how much is going into this, how much time are you saving by using this tool also, and what was the result of the campaigns that you created. Like for your agencies like you guys, that's a lot of what we do.
Wow. Yeah, that's good. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought about that, but that makes it more accessible.
Exactly, right? And it's I mean, even if you're business to business or business to consumer, like for yourself,
Mhm.
you still need information about those consumers if you're selling business to business, because the businesses have clients.
Mhm.
So there's always ways to be able to utilize our services depending on who you interact with.
Great. So, what's your big takeaway from the past 2 days here? Well, maybe it doesn't have to be a learning takeaway, or it could, or it could just be like a moment that stands out.
This is the first one of these that I've done since before the pandemic,
Mm.
and it's just refreshing.
That's common.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah.
It is truly just refreshing though. Like, in all honesty,
To
meeting
be able
people
to
like you.
high five somebody.
Yeah, as
Like
opposed to
that.
like the digital high fives. It's so nice to meet you via
It's a
email.
little
Yeah.
emoji.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing wrong with that if that's
Exactly.
what you're doing. It's okay. It's just nice to be able to
Well,
do
we
it
can
in
still
person.
hang out digital people as well. Like, it's nice to see you. Awesome.
Yeah. So just the interaction.
Yeah,
individuals.
predominantly.
Yeah.
And you do feel, again, like I work in sales, kind of get locked into your groove.
Uh-huh.
I have a call, it's 30 minutes long. I know exactly what's taking place. Now you have to be on your toes and remember what it's like to just facilitate a conversation.
Yeah.
Even like right now.
I think it's going well.
I hope so.
What would you rate it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyways, like, share, comment. How can people get in touch with you if they want to connect with you?
Yeah, I obviously have LinkedIn. Happy to put that on the link as well. Statista is our website. You can go explore that. I work specifically with technology companies, but again, industry agnostic. So happy to introduce you to anybody within the org if you have any questions.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for coming by and talking with me.
Absolutely.